Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes. Just look, Kawhi Leonard has officially gone on the record to say that he does not want to be back with the San Antonio Spurs after this offseason. So that is starting to open up speculations of the teams that he wants to be traded to, and also other teams that are, interested in trading for the claw, Kawhi Leonard. The thing about him, though, is that he is on a one-year contract with $20 million. Also does have a player option. So, I mean, the leverage both ways is not all that great because he wants to get traded to either the Lakers, the Knicks, the Clippers were also mentioned. At the same time, if you're the Spurs, you want to try to get the best, package you can for him. But also, that being said, if you are like the Los Angeles Lakers, check them out real quick, use them as an example. Do you trade a Brandon Ingram, a Kyle Kuzma to get Kawhi Leonard 1 year earlier when playing simple, man? You can get this man after next NBA season. So it really is a tough situation once you think about it, because you don't want to give up too much for the man. But at the same time, I don't think the Spurs are just going to give him away, for nothing out there. So I don't know, man. For this video, pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at some of the teams that he does want to be traded for and try to get the best offer I can for him. The rest is out of my hands. So yeah, this is going to be a 3-season rebuild. If you guys can drop a like on this video, if you guys like these 3-season rebuilds, it is greatly appreciated. So let's go here, man. Let's go. I guess we'll look at the trade finder first and see what's offered up. Because you look at the rest of the Spurs team, you got like LaMarcus Aldridge, DeJounte Murray. I mean, they were pretty damn solid without Kawhi Leonard. So, you add the pieces that you can get back for Kawhi. And I still imagine they are going to be pretty solid out there. So we got a trade with the Charlotte Hornets, Kemba Walker, Dwight Howard, not feeling that. The Utah Jazz, Donovan Mitchell, and Rudy Gobert. I don't think the Jazz would, I don't know, would you if you were the Jazz? Probably not both those guys. That's for damn sure. Let me go to, well, I think what we'll do first is we will actually do the preseason and the draft and everything like that, just because that way all players are signed. Then we can make our choice from there who we want to trade them to. So yeah, let's go to the NBA draft first, just because we do have a 19th pick overall, so we should be able to get somebody pretty solid for that. So yeah, man, let's hit up that NBA draft. Okay, so here are the players we have left. We have Mohamed Bamba. He would be a great fit on this team. Eli Akubo, Dante DiVincenzo. Okay, so like I obviously want to take Mohamed Bamba right here. I think he's the best player available. I don't think he's going to fall number 19, over to the Spurs. So I like to take more like realistic draft prospects. It just makes for a better video. So I'm kind of thinking, Dante's cool. Gary Trent Jr. from Duke, 74 overall player. Chandler Hutchinson. I kind of want a small forward. Not a lot of great players available here at the small forward position. Not seeing a single one. I know Dante could play it. Regardless, I don't think whoever I draft here is really going to be a big part of the starting lineup anyway. So, I think I'm just going to take Dante. Chandler Hutchinson's also pretty good, though, man. I'm going to take Dante with this pick in the draft. Okay, so rookie signings, we got Dante. We also got Jalen Adams from Saint somewhere, man. Saint Bonerville, whatever it's called. Not going to get him. He's only 6'4" overall. We got team player options. Rudy Gay accepted his. That's actually nice because, like, when Kawhi leaves now, we got Rudy Gay to be starting small forward for us. So, I mean, that's already all set. We got Joffrey, Danny Green on his player option. That's fine. Brandon Paul, that's fine also. Qualifying offers, Kyle Anderson. We'll bring both these guys back. Really, all three of these guys are all solid NBA role players, at least. Moratorium period. Okay, so I think at this point now we can probably look at some more trades for Kawhi Leonard. Hopefully more than 2 are available. We got 3 this time. Trae Young and Kevin Love. You know what, man? That's actually kind of interesting. Can we get like this, the hopefully star point guard in Trae Young? We also get Kevin Love, draft pick, and Spencer Dinwiddie. No. Devin Booker and Josh Jackson. Okay, I said I would be more like realistic about teams he would actually want to go to, though. So let me go to this. Kawhi Leonard. Okay, so the Clippers were a team he was interested in. This type of thing I would do is probably like a Tobias Harris, maybe a DeAndre Jordan. I feel like that could probably get it done right there, and maybe even also a first-round draft pick. Lakers, you're probably looking at, Brandon Ingram, also Kyle Kuzma, also really solid players. Oh, Ingram does not really progress very nicely in 2K, so I'm a little hesitant about that too, but I know he wants to go to the Lakers. So look at the Knicks. Guys, I don't think there's a single trade you can think of in the Knicks that does not involve Kristaps Porzingis, and I don't think he wants to go that Porzingis was to get traded, so not really feeling that. I think I'm going to try out this trade here, though, guys, of Brandon Ingram. I really actually do like Tobias Harris a lot, though, but I don't know. Just this one feels more right. Kyle Kuzma. Also, I want 2 unprotected first-round draft picks, plain and simple, and see if that gets it done. We like what we have as far as, oh, so they are actually thinking that's too much right there. Okay, let me take off the first-round draft picks, and I'm even going to toss in, I'll toss in a second-rounder, maybe 2 of those. I don't think that would actually happen in real life. You never know, man. Okay, so they like what they have, so that's not going to get it done. Let me check out some other trades here, guys, and see what I can find. Okay, so the trade I did, I mean, like, it's 2K, so you can't get, like, too realistic because 2K does not always allow that. I did Kawhi Leonard, Pau Gasol, and also I believe Danny Green, so I got rid of some contract money right there for DeAndre Jordan and Tobias Harris. I think that's actually a pretty decent trade, all things considered, just because, like, you know, it frees up some money for the offseason, but at the same time, we get some really nice role players to add to this already really good team. Tobias, I will actually run at small forward. He's only 26, guys, 86 close range, 81 mid-range shot, 85 three-point shot. He's fantastic. I think he actually progresses more nicely than Brandon Ingram or Kyle Kuzma does anyway. And he's really not that much money. I absolutely love that trade, guys. And plus, like, DeAndre Jordan and LaMarcus Aldridge, that could be absolutely deadly out there. Overall, man, I feel pretty good about this. I also did try to get Lou Williams, but that was a little bit too much for him to give up. And plus, Kawhi Leonard gets to go to, you know, play for the at least Los Angeles Clippers, one of the teams he is interested in. So yeah, man, let's hit up this free agency now and kind of get things going. As far as like money available, we are negative $31 million in the cap, so not too much going on this offseason. I mean, like, we do need a shooting guard, although Rudy Gay might actually run that for us, so we can start him. Marco Bellinelli, 79 overall player. Gerald Green's always nice. Wayne Ellington's actually pretty underrated in this game, so I'm gonna give him a contract, probably be our starter this season. Maybe use Rudy Gay off the bench. And all right, so he wants to sign up for that. Other players available, like a backup center, I think we need one of those now. Let's just go with maybe like I always like JaVale. JaVale's always a nice player to have. So right, oh, we got Kyle Anderson actually preparing to accept an offer with the Raptors. I actually do like that fit a lot. 2-year, $15.26 million. I'm actually not going to sign that because we already have Rudy Gay to be a backup anyway for us. So JaVale McGee, okay, that says it's gonna take me over. So I got to decide between JaVale and Wayne Ellington. Give me Wayne Ellington at this point. And then we'll just go for like a center for the low here. What else we got here, man? We got, yeah, give me like Al Jefferson's decent. Aaron Baines, you know, give me Aaron Baines, I guess. I don't know, bro. I don't know. All right, so Aaron Baines got him to the team. Besides for that, not too much more going on this offseason, guys. Let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is our team going into the season. We got DeJounte Murray, Wayne Ellington, Tobias Harris at the 3, LaMarcus at the 4, DeAndre Jordan at the 5. Then we got Rudy Gay, Aaron Baines, Davis, and Patrick Mills to round out. And we also got Dante to play some backup shooting guard to round out our 10-man rotation. Honestly, I think this is probably a top 4 team in the Western Conference. I mean, this team is really solid, guys. So, you know, if the Spurs fans, if you all lose Kawhi Leonard, I mean, you got such a great coach out there that I think things are going to be just fine. Let's go ahead and simulate this first season and see just how good this Kawhi-less San Antonio Spurs team can really do. Okay, so a record of 50-31, which is good for, looks like 4th place in the Western Conference. Simulate through date, finish with a L on the season. Not great right there. It's all good, though. Russell Westbrook, MVP, DeAndre Ayton, Rookie of the Year, Melo, 6-man, Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year on the Clippers. Damn, dude, we got that team looking good out there, man. Kyle Anderson actually getting the most improved player. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and the All-NBA third team for you guys to see. All right, so the Clippers are actually the 5th seed, so we actually have them in the first round of the playoffs. That's pretty crazy to think about. Player stats, team stats. So offensively, we were one of the better offensive teams in the NBA, guys. 111 points per game. Defensively, also one of the best defensive teams out there. So that's great. Player stats, Tobias Harris at 19 points, about 5 rebounds, 4 assists per game. LaMarcus Aldridge, 18 points, 6, 7 rebounds out there, 3 assists. Rudy Gay was fantastic off the bench. DeJounte Murray, great numbers for him as our point guard. DeAndre Jordan, you know, his basic 12 points, 12 rebounds per game with about 1 or 2 blocks out there. The thing about DeAndre Jordan, though, is that he is 30 now, so I'm not quite sure if I want to resign him or not, or use that money elsewhere, like for a shooting guard or somebody like that. First round, though, we do have the Clippers, like I was saying, so simulate current round here, and yeah, we might lose, man. First round, oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Yo, Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers just blew a 3-0 lead. Tobias Harris dropping 21 points, bringing us back against them. Let's go, baby. All right, Utah Jazz. Simulate current round. They actually took out the Warriors, by the way. Got them 4-0, made quick work of them. 16 for Tobias, 16 and 16 for DeAndre Jordan with 4 blocks. Next up, the OKC Thunder. Simulate current round here, and well, man, we are in the NBA Finals in the very first season, which just goes to show you how close this Spurs team is. All right, Milwaukee Bucks. Simulate current round. And guys, in the very first season with this team, man, we just beat the Milwaukee Bucks 4-0 to DeJounte Murray, your MVP, at 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. Absolutely fantastic. Like, and this is only the first season. Like, I was expecting this to be like a second or third championship rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy right now. Let's move on, guys, straight to rookie signings. We're gonna do the free agency, everything like that. Try to go back to back if we can, because that's what it's all about when it comes to these rebuilds. I'm just saying, Like, I know for a fact there's people in my comment section absolutely roasting me saying, oh, the Clippers, that trade's not great. They could get, you know, Kyle Kuzma and stuff like that, or Markelle Fultz. I'm sorry to say, man, but I really do think that the Clippers have one of the best, like, trade package teams out there. Like, they have so many great, just like really decent players out there. Not like superstars or nothing like that, but just really good players. Let's get DeJounte back on that team option right there. So we got him. Kawhi Leonard did decline his player option, so he's actually going to leave the Clippers team, which is why a lot of teams don't have a lot of leverage with it, because they're afraid to trade for a guy like that. All right, so we'll bring back those guys right there. We got moratorium period. I'm really curious what team Kawhi is actually going to sign with. So we do have to get Tobias Harris back. He's definitely a top priority for us. LaMarcus Aldridge, we still got him for another season, so we're fine with that. Center position, like, where's DeAndre Jordan? Guys, did he have a player option or something? Yo, I did not offer him that extension, guys. What the hell, 2K? Yo, packaging bitch-ass money without my permission. Maybe it was like some, I don't know, man. I'm very confused right now. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's fine. We won a championship, so it's all good. Not too mad about it. Just like, I did not authorize that transaction, so a little salty about that. I am going to give Tobias Harris some pretty nice money, though, because he was very nice for us this season. So he'll only get that 5-year, about $29 million a season. He's only 27, just entering his prime. So we got him back. Rudy Gay, I definitely want to get back. We can get him back for a pretty decent price. So where is he at? His range is actually, looks like he signed with somebody else. That's fine. It's whatever. I didn't really need him back. J.R. Smith, I feel like J.R. Smith in this system, with Greg Popovich, could have him playing a little bit smarter out there. So we'll give him a nice contract. We do need probably a better shooting guard this season. Other small forwards be like a backup small forward. We got Dante on the team still. Like, he could probably play small forward if needed. Cephalosha, Wilson Chandler, 77 overall. We got Reggie Bull, a great three-point shooter for a 2-year contract. I'll throw it his way. Power forwards left out here. Paul Gasol, I mean, he was on this team before. Zach Randolph. I always like Zebo. Give us some veterans off the bench. All right. Zach Randolph going to the Houston Rockets. That's fine. All right. Besides for that, guys, not a lot of other offers I can really see that I absolutely want. Let's just somebody for pretty cheap out there, which I'm not really seeing. Like Tomas, put him at shooting guard. Damn, that's actually a pretty nice contract. All right, so that will bring us over. What if I do this? Yeah, still bringing us over. All right, so there's no way we can actually afford him. That's okay. Yeah, okay, they matched it anyway. That's worth it. He's a really good player. Looks like Rudy Gay's back out here for some reason, so we'll throw him the contract. Looks like he was kind of, I don't know, maybe like signed with a different team or something like that. Besides for that, though, man, I think we're pretty much good for this offseason, so let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is the starting five we are going with for this season. We got DeJounte, we got Dante playing shooting guard now at a 78 overall. Tobias playing small forward. We got LaMarcus and DeAndre Jordan. All the bench, we got Rudy Gay, Reggie Bullock, Tyson Chandler, and Patty Mills to round out our 9-man rotation. Once again, man, we won the championship last season. I feel like this team is just as good, if not better, this season right here with DeJounte getting that Finals MVP. Confidence is soaring. Let's go ahead, guys, simulate this next season, see just how good this Spurs team can really do. Okay, so we kind of fell off a bit this season, record of 44-37. I mean, it's still a good record, but there's a lot of solid teams in the Western Conference this time around. Simulate through date, finished the W on the season, the 45 wins. MVP LeBron James on the Cavs, RG Barrett Rookie of the Year. We got Kawhi Leonard getting defensive player, most improved to Dante with 12 points, 2 rebounds, about 4 assists, 1 steal a game. Shot about 38% from 3, so really solid numbers for him. Here's the rest of the All-NBA teams for you guys to see. I don't see any. Oh, we got Tobias Harris actually making the All-NBA third team, so good for him. We got player and team stats on the season. Let's go to that. So scoring wise, looks like we were 9th in the NBA in that department. Defensively, we were probably middle of the road at 18th in the NBA. We got player stats, so we got Tobias at 27 points per game this season, guys. This man absolutely went off. 27 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 17 and 7 for LaMarcus. We got DeJounte at 14 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, about 1-2 steals out there. DeAndre Jordan did great. Rudy Gay good off the bench. I'm actually surprised this team did not do better, like when it came to their team record. But anyway, first round, we do have the Timberwolves. So simulate current round right here. And maybe we can do some damage. Looks like we're probably going to lose. And we do, guys. We lose in the first round of the playoffs. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it was just like that championship slump or something like that, which teams do go through at times. But it's whatever, guys. We got another offseason here to kind of like do some work out there and maybe make that next big move. Not quite sure what it's going to be. Might have to trade, you know, like a DeAndre Jordan or somebody like that. Although I'm not really sure what position I would trade for at this point. So let's go straight to the rookie signings here. Because I don't really know anybody that's in the 2020 or 2021 NBA draft class, whatever it is. So rookie signings. Okay, we got Kobe White, which was Kobe Bryant, in a time machine or something. Team player options. Going to bring back Dante, who's now 80 overall. Will probably be our starter next season. Qualifying offers. DeJounte, hopefully we can get him back for, you know, cheap out there. Moratorium period. Okay, so these are the players available. Like, ooh, yo, Jaylen Brown would actually be a perfect fit on this team. Yeah, we cannot really afford him, and I'm not quite sure. Yeah, he's restricted anyway, so he wouldn't come back anyway. What do we got for trades, guys? Let's go to Trade Finder, because I'm kind of considering maybe, like, I guess he's still 90 overall, though. Let me just see what I can get for DeAndre and LaMarcus Aldridge, all things considered. Even tossing a future first-round draft pick. That should be able to get us, like, a superstar caliber player, you would think. Okay, not really looking like it. I mean, I'm better off probably trading these guys just on their own instead of together. I mean, there's, like, some decent... Yo, we got Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond. No, we're not going to... Ooh! Paul George and Steven Adams. Okay, I mean, that definitely gives us a different look out there. Then what I could do is I could put Tobias back at the 4 spot. I don't know if I would do that or not. Because that's... I like that trade, guys. Paul George is younger. I mean, he is 30, so he's still, like, going to be past 30 and everything. Like, Steven Adams, nice defensive guy. CJ McCollum, Nurkic, Bradley Beal, and Otto Porter. That's also really solid. Guys, I think I'm going to go with Paul George and Steven Adams. Switch things up here, you know. All right, I'm good with that trade. Money-wise, we're probably still pretty damn broke. Yeah, negative $37 million, so not doing too much with that. Let me look at some power forwards, though, that are available. Pau Gasol, he's 40 at this point. We got, what, a Thaddeus Young. Can't really afford him. I mean, honestly, like, Pau Gasol to play power forward for us, I would bring him back for the cheap side of things. So we'll throw him a little offer right there. Centers, I wish I could afford Al Horford. We cannot, unfortunately. Not really anybody else I like out here all that much. So, okay, Pau Gasol's actually going to the Timberwolves. All right, man, I'm going to figure things out. And actually, let's do this. Let's go to the trade finder real quick here, see what other trades we got offered up. Because I still got Rudy Gay out there. Because, like, Tobias, I could put him at power forward. But I always thought of him more as, like, a natural small forward. So, I don't feel too good about that. Let's do a trade of... Because Rudy Gay, I really don't need him all that much anymore. Let's see what we get for him. Maybe toss in a J.R. Smith, future first-round draft pick, see what that can get us. Power forward definitely is the position I'm going for here, if possible. Robert Covington, Malcolm Brogdon, that's just a nice player to have. Damn, I'm almost considering doing that now and then, just putting Tobias at the 4 spots. Just like we're trying to get our bench going. We got John Collins. He's only 22, 84 overall player. I know he's pretty damn solid. Goran Dragic, Wendell Carter, Malik Monk. Get a little bit younger out there. Derek Favors, Markieff Morris. Get Kyle Kuzma. That's the guy that everybody wants on the Lakers now, right? All right, you know what, man? Give me Kyle Kuzma. Give me Kyle Kuzma. I know it's not the greatest trade out there, but I like Kuzma, and I actually kind of want to see him play for the Spurs anyway. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is the lineup I decided to go with for this season. We got DeJounte at point guard, Paul George at shooting guard, Kyle Kuzma at small forward, Tobias at the 4th spot, and we got Steven Adams at the 5. I don't know, man. I think overall, like, this team, we definitely did get younger, but at the same time, it's like, this team is still going to contend in the Western Conference, especially getting Paul George out there, too. That's just really big time. We got Dante, who might actually get 6th man of the year. We got Kosta Koufis for a backup center, Reggie Bullocks, John Lewis for a power forward, and I think I'm going to give these minutes here to Frank Mason. No, actually, yeah, let's go Frank Mason for a backup point guard. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead, man. We have some big moves. Simulate this 3rd and final season and see if we win another NBA championship. Okay, so a record is 65-16, which is good for 1st place in the Western Conference. This team definitely did bounce back with Paul George as the new superstar for them. Simulate through day against Houston Rockets and finish the W on the season. Now, that being said, it's like, you know, it's regular season. That never means anything in this game. We could very well lose in the 1st round. Greg Popovich is getting coach of the year. Damn, dude, 23 years as head coach in the NBA. All-NBA 1st team, we got Kawhi Leonard on the Clippers making that. All-NBA 2nd and the All-NBA 3rd. So we got Tobias Harris making it once again. Looks like over Paul George. So it looks like Tobias was probably the go-to scorer this time around too. Player stats and team stats on the season. Scoring-wise, we were the 2nd best scoring team. Defensively, we were the 2nd best defensive team. That's definitely going to win you some ball games out there. Player stats, Tobias, 25 points, 6-7 rebounds, 4 assists. Paul George at 21 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. DeJounte continuing to put up those Draymond Green-esque point guard numbers. I'm pretty much saying he's a point guard version of Draymond Green, right? Dante, 13 points off the bench. Kyle Kuzma did great as small forward. Steven Adams, you know, a little bit lacking in the rebounding category compared to DeAndre Jordan, but nonetheless, still really solid numbers. First round of the playoffs, we do have the Portland Trail Blazers, so seems like current round against them. And hopefully, man, we can win that championship. Okay, so got them 4 games to 0 closeout game. We got 34-6 for Tobias, 26 for Paul George. Next up, we got the Houston Rockets. Similar current round here. And got them 4 games to 1 closeout, 28 for Paul George, 22 for Tobias, 29 for James Harden. Next up, the bitch-ass Golden State Warriors. And, well, of course, man, breaking my hopes and dreams. I will say, I did win a championship in the very first season. And in all reality, that was the season I was least expecting to win one in, but it's all good, man. Just let me know in the comment section what you guys think the most realistic trade for Kawhi Leonard is, and thank you all so much for watching.